Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we ride into the... Is it morning? Could be morning, could be evening, I don't know. We've got a severe bounty on our head in these parts. It's not going to abate anytime soon, but we're hiding out up in Beaver Hollow as a gang. A gang that's kind of dispersing slowly but surely. We've already kicked Strauss out of the gang, and all the rest are becoming... there's a split in the gang. Some are siding with Dutch, some are siding thinking, knowing that Dutch has lost it.
Hello?
He's lost something. He's lost his friends, he's lost the plot, he's had a bump on the head, he's not thinking straight, and the world is definitely closing in on him from all sides. And he's making poor decisions.
You're going in.
You are going in, because I'm not saving you. But we've got a mission up here for Josiah Trelawney, and he's a bit-time member of the gang. He's been under our protection ever since the super bounty hunters have been after him. But he doesn't belong in the gang, really. He doesn't want to be there. He uses the gang for his own ends, gives them tips, enjoys their protection when he needs it, and helps commit the jobs he has. And Dutch has him around because he's a good earner. But he wants to chat now. I wonder what about. Hi, Bill. Bill's not with us.
Arthur, you dumbass. Look what the cat dragged in.
Hi, guys. This is Buell. Treat him nice. He's a wonderful horse. Let's look at Buell. Look at him. Cremello gold coat. He's a Dutch warm blood. Let's give him a feed.
Here you go, boy.
There we go. And a pat? Can we give him a pat?
Okay? Oh, sure.
Yeah, good boy.
Well done, mate.
Really?
Yeah, he lost his owner.
No,
Our friend Hamish.
I'm scared.
In
Miss
all in the name
Rachel.
of sport. We were after this big boar.
It feels like now. Oh, I ain't never normally scared, but it feels like now it's only a matter of time. Oh, Arthur, I'm nervous.
I'll do my best for you. You know that.
It'll be okay, miss.
You sure?
No. But I'm sure you'll be okay. And I'm also sure that, well, I'm sure that I'm really proud of you. You've grown into a fine woman. And you'll be well. I just know it.
There might still be a way to fix all this.
You really think so?
I hope so.
So that was the maternal words of Susan Grimshaw. She's the matriarch of the camp, and she can't see a way out either. But we're here because we've got people we love in this camp. Susan, Tilly, and probably most of all our best friend John, who we've not been hugely good to the last year or two because he's gone against our principles. But he's shown great loyalty to his family, to Jack, to his wife Abigail, for want of a better term.
Hi, Pearson.
We still have a fire, Mr. Morgan.
How are you doing?
Marvelous!
Just keep your fingers crossed.
Yes,
there,
Mr.
Jack.
Morgan.
Evening, Arthur.
How's it going?
Micah said he'd take me fishing.
Try not to speak to him, okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
I wish
you
people
don't want to
would
trust
stop
him.
being mean.
Good evening.
Evening.
How are you coping?
Trying to drink my way through it. Can't take
One
too
way
many
of doing
days
it.
like this.
Hey, Mary Beth. How are you holding up?
What's the plan here? Is Dutch gonna be all right?
We'll work something out, I promise.
Okay, Arthur.
So Abigail's still here, and John. They've got a plan at the back of their mind at the moment.
Arthur. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, he ain't done yet, Abigail. Dutch seems...
To have lost his mind? And no.
Just be careful.
I don't have to be careful. I have you as a friend.
Hope this evening stays quiet.
Remember what I said up at the bridge. When the time comes.
I will.
Because it's coming.
This guy has given up the drink
Arthur.
and the skag.
Okay. Guess I'll see you later then.
Take care.
Reverend. Glad to see you've got your act together at last.
I am trying.
Okay. Apart from Uncle, who's never got anything much to say.
Tomorrow's another day. How are you doing?
Everything's falling apart. What are we gonna do, Arthur?
Just hang in there, okay?
Uh-huh.
Right. So none of the core Dutch-ites are around, but Javier is.
All right, Arthur?
Hey. Can we talk?
I don't have much to say to you right now.
No. Guess I'll leave you to it then.
Sure, Arthur.
Don't know who's singing, but had Josiah's here.
Josiah?
I was,
Leaving again?
yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Let's not pretend no more. Get out of here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to me.
No, let's not get over sentimental. Well, the place is quiet. Get out of here. You go with my blessing.
Thank you, Arthur.
Found a friend looking for you.
Mr. Morgan. Sir.
How are you?
A little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I am sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace.
You have?
I believe so. Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles,
I've saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
Okay, so our loyalty, our kind of unquestionable loyalty, didn't extend to Charles then. He wants to stay out of what he can stay out of, but...
I also have some men meeting me there. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to
Right,
help.
let's follow him.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this, both of you. You have already done so much.
Ain't a problem. Just hope nobody recognizes me. I've had a few run-ins with the army recently.
I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Dutch should not have gotten involved.
My son has a mind of his own. Too much so, in fact. I just hope Colonel Favors can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much, but when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our medicine and supplies are being deliberately withheld, how can we not view that as something personal? When they destroy our sacred sites, how can I convince Eagle Flies and the others that they shouldn't fight back?
Maybe that's part of the reason they're doing these things. Because they want you to fight. To be able to say, look, you see how these savages behave?
Perhaps. Thank you for helping Captain Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur. He will be at the meeting and is one person who knows the true situation, at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement.
Yeah, this isn't in Arthur's kind of mentality for just to keep trying for peace, even though at every turn they're being disrespected by Colonel Favors, supplies, medicine, destroying things, and keeping them locked down, invading their land and drilling for oil, even after all these agreements, written, signed. They've just reneged, and made up silly reasons for that. And anyone would completely snap after one or two of these. But Rain's Fall is remaining stoic and hopeful that his tribe can end all violence and live
Here we are.
in
There's
peace.
my men up ahead. Hello.
Whoa!
Wichasha Kelana, Kola Wichiampi, Hiopo, Onyapi Ktelo.
I hope you show
This
up
way.
people respect while you're here.
Okay, so they're having a meeting with this guy, Colonel Favors, and Monroe is going to be there as well. He's going to be our advocate in this conversation, one would hope, considering his sympathies with the Wapiti tribe.
Easy.
Guys, he's getting on, isn't he? Rain's Fall.
Colonel Favors, Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name. What is it?
In English, they call me Rain's Fall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very... Are you okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Rains.
That's Rain's Fall.
Exactly. Chief Rains, the thing
It's quite a
is,
cough.
the federal government.
Sure.
Wait
Wait here. I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
No. You know he's going to have Monroe court-martialed. Or attempt to. He's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? Seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen. He thinks Monroe is gonna force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
Favors wants him tried for treason. and hanged.
Why does Favors care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. I mean, his whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favors. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violated the treaty. That treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to negotiate.
Feeling better? Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
The lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favors.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
Let him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
If
aye.
I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo.
Arthur knows
I
something
don't
no one
wanna
else
kill this
does,
man.
except Colonel
Watch out,
Favors.
bitch. Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're
I
getting
can
out
see
of
the
here.
horse on the map.
Time to get out of here. Come on. I got a shot. You won't get away with this.
Okay, on the horse, Come on then, Buell.
Out this way. Come on.
Right, you guys do the shooting.
That's how you want to do it?
What are you doing? Fire!
Fire at what?
We got some on our tail.
Okay.
Coward! I can't shoot at these men. We can. More incoming. Man, please hold your fire. You ain't got a chance, you bastard.
We ain't holding fire. Where's the other guy?
I'm gonna enjoy seeing you die, Monroe.
Oh, well done, Charles. Okay, I'll reload during this time. Some more up ahead here. Okay.
More on the left. Head for the trees. We're penned in. Go. Find some cover and protect Monroe. Come on.
Come on, Captain. Can you
Right.
shoot?
This is my cover.
Do it.
They're trying to kill you.
I swore it over. Get I'm putting you down.
Any more around here? Oh, there's a guy here.
That's it for you.
Right, I think we need something a little more mid-range. This ain't working. Right. No, there's more guys up here.
What's our plan here?
Find a lull, then make for the valley.
You made a Arthur, be careful.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this tree then.
They're trying to surround us. This
Got
is
you.
insanity. Four of them.
Just hold.
Oh dear, oh dear.
This was meant to be a truce. Go to hell. I knew this was a mistake.
Come on, you guys.
We're sitting ducks here.
Oh, he's saved by the tree there. Had him right in the head. Got you in the head. This auto aim is all too important.
Let's go. Captain Monroe, you're with me.
Come on then, Captain, get on.
Hop on, Captain. Be sure as hell don't want to hang around here. Come on, follow me.
I would loot all of you soldiers, but now's not the time. wonder if that's it for now, or we're gonna meet some more guys. Okay.
Whoa, whoa!
Alright, well done, Charles. I'll reload while this is
I think
happening.
we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Not really. What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast. We'll take you to the station.
I can't believe that just happened. I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
You can't worry about that now.
I guess I won't be submitting my report.
I wouldn't think so. Whoa!
Right, Monroe is exiting stage left by the looks of it. Cover your mouth, Arthur.
Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet you back at camp.
Reverend? Reverend. What are you doing here?
I'm leaving.
Running away?
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm running away. I tried to make Dutch see sense, but he's very strange recently.
And the women? Little Jack? You're leaving them?
I told them to run too. I asked them to come with me, and they wouldn't. I've changed. I'm a changed man, Arthur. I won't die over some nonsense spouted by a fool.
I ain't changed. I'm still a bad man.
Maybe your path isn't changing, Arthur.
My path is coming to an end, Reverend.
I know, son. I know. And I know that you will face your destiny like a man, like a warrior. Because that's what you are.
That's all I am. A fighter, a killer, and a crazy man.
So be it. You lived your way, you'll die your way. But in the time that you have left, don't compromise. And you'll do everything that you have to do just fine.
We'll see.
I don't have to see. I know you. Fight and keep fighting.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Be true to yourself, Mr. Morgan. And leave the lies and the hypocrisy to fools like me.
We paid for Monroe to get on that train, and on that train as well is the Reverend Swanson. Interesting fact, Reverend Swanson was the first character to speak in this game as they waded through the storm as a gang under fire, but as a gang united. No, it's definitely not united. The wool's been taken from the eyes of many of the gang members, and the idealistic but ill-supported ideals of Dutch have been kind of uncovered. It's interesting that this gang that only is a place only for warriors now. Swanson isn't a warrior. I kind of don't know what he was doing in the gang and what he was up to. He was a gambler, but he was also a religious man. So I don't know what his place in the gang was really, and he didn't feature very much. All that was featured was his struggle with addiction and substance abuse. He's got the better of that, and he's come through it the stronger out of most people we know and see. Okay. Well, let's go and see Sadie, because she's got word and she needs to witness the demise of her nemesis, and the nemesis she shares with Dutch. So let's go into Saint Denis. We've not been there for a long time. We're not going to be welcome because we're wanted dead or alive. So we'll see how long we last in that situation. But we've got to steer clear of cops as we do it. But let's go and find out. God, the weather's not doing well. Well, coming into the town now.
Whole lot of ugly business here.
Very tired. The horse is very tired. I've used its last nth degree, but he's got a full course, so that stamina's going to come back pretty soon. I think we can afford to just go a bit slowly. So, I'm just wondering whether we need to keep mindful of any law in this area. I think it might show up in red dots, but we are obviously severely wanted. But we've not been in this town since falling ill, really. This is where we kind of found out that our days were numbered. Okay, no. We can just go straight to see Sadie. In the bar, we always meet her.
Don't you worry about me.
There you are.
Here I am.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go where? And why are you so riled up?
Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O'Driscoll.
That's so.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves.
In this?
In this.
We're dressing up as the law. We're going to be alright. We're going to blend in.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't think any lawmen were female in those days, so Sadie's got to have other ideas.
Don't we just look the part?
We'll cut through the alley to get to the gallows. We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis suits you.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch swing.
Colm hung me up. Nearly butchered me. That don't mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm. And that is why we will shepherd him to eternity.
Amen to that.
Now keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Practice what you preach, brother.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? When you seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours, I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
You two quit it. Y'all got a job to do, and we're all in rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly.
We'll get it done, all right.
All right, then. Come on. We got a hanging to witness.
Look here. Don't the public love an execution?
This is where we saw the execution via electric chair that didn't really go to plan. So they're back to the old favourite of the rope, and Combs in it.
Hey. All right. Good. Now, you see that pair of assholes?
Sure.
They're Combs boys.
Yes, I think so.
What a surprise. I'm glad we're here. What are they pointing at?
I don't know. We gotta follow them and find out.
Yeah. Oh, here comes somebody. Stay here.
Don't do nothing.
Yeah, Combs not going to
Go brush
go
that
down.
horse, officer.
Easily.
The crowd came to see a show. We don't want to disappoint them.
I guess they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck.
Hey, you know I wasn't going to let it come to that.
Well, I guess I don't know what I know no more.
And I guess this isn't the time to question either my decisions or yours. Here and now, Colm O'Driscoll's going to get his due. He's turned down there.
Last night. Damn fool.
Yeah, he's escaped these situations before, Colm. So that's why Dutch and Sadie are so intent on seeing it through.
What's it look like?
Bunch of cops.
Well, how many?
Enough. So what do you think?
Paul's up on the roof. Once he starts shooting, we have to have our wits about us and move fast.
Yeah, I guess we faced worse than this before.
Sure. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So, they got a guy up on the roof overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, onto one of these verandas, through a building maybe, and get him. And do it silently.
Well, obviously I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
Just wondering whether we need to go up here to do that. Don't know whether that's a useful exercise. But maybe. No, this is the gallery, isn't it? I don't think this is going to be very useful to us. The last time we saw Charles. Châtenay. Okay. Right, it's given us an area to look over here. Fine. Do you think up here is useful to do? No, because we're going to hurt ourselves. Return to the shooter's location. Just trying to think what the best way up is. Look for ladders or staircases. No. Oh, there's a stair up here.
Where's this shooter then?
I think we possibly could have come up through the gallery, couldn't we? Approach the shooter's location. Right. Ah, that's overlooking the gallows. So he was going to shoot either Colm from his... Ah, there he is. Oh no, that's his gun.
What we got here? Your boss is gonna swing, I promise. Well,
Dead-eye ability unlocked.
there goes
Critical
your escape
region
plan.
highlights.
As long as any of us can remember, it is justice that separates us from barbarity.
yet justice itself can at times be barbaric. For sometimes a man is so savage, the only way to deal with him justly is by savagery. Colm O'Driscoll is one such man.
I wonder if we could just take him out now.
He has murdered, tortured, robbed, stolen, raped, and abused for a
There they are.
decade across 5 states, seemingly with impunity. Today, justice catches up with him.
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges...
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy. But it is a task we must carry out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul.
God
Whenever
damn.
you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Oh, man. Right, got to help out here. Yeah.
Shout on these O'Driscolls!
We're going to take the O'Driscolls out. Any more? You can see us. Right, where else are they? Don't think I killed that guy. Thought I killed this dude, but obviously not. Right, where else? Oh, who are we shooting now? Just O'Driscolls or?
Dutch will die same day as Colm O'Driscoll.
Well done, Mr. Morgan.
Well, I think that signals the end, does it? No. This needs an extra trigger pull for a reload.
Someone kill him already!
Leave him!
We're dead. Let's just go.
Well, we got him.
Let's just get out of here.
Go.
Well, that's the end of an era. That's another antagonist dealt with. That should signal the end of Dutch's rage, because that's one person that he railed against for years and years and years, and that should give him some kind of peace. But there's other contenders to his attention.
How you get on, Arthur?
Well, we saw the bastard hang okay, but the whole thing ain't gonna save us.
I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
I guess compared to the entire government, in the end, Colm O'Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
A letter came for you.
Oh, okay.
I know it's from that Mary.
Mary?
She ain't worth it, Arthur.
Who is?
My dear Arthur, you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I nonetheless must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you, and I will always miss you. But I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense, but when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I'm so sorry for everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant. And the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. And for that, I will never forgive myself, but you must let me go now. I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you will find some people in love who can use this, for it kept me thinking of you all these years, and I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye, Mary.
Ah, sweetest Mary. We haven't seen her since we spent some quality time with her in Saint Denis, but we kept toying with the idea that perhaps we could be happy together, but that never worked out because of the loyalties Dutch Arthur showed to this lot, to this cause. So, an enemy is dealt with. What else have we got to do? Well, start the next episode. Let's, have a good think about what this camp has got to offer, and come and talk to everyone, see what the mood of the camp is now. Eagle flies. Dutch has convinced Eagle flies to take action against the military. Well, to be honest, after the way they are at the moment with Colonel Favors, he's a completely unreasonable dictatorial figure in this area. I think that's the last thing that we can do, and that suits Dutch. That's the only person we've got available to us at the moment. But at the start of the next episode, we will speak to the camp, speak to everyone there, see what's what, analyse our options, but ultimately we'll go and see Eagle Flies. And we're chipping away at this chapter 6 here, and we're going to meet its conclusion. But before we do, I'm going to take Arthur and maybe Rochambeau out, and we'll spend an episode or two mopping things up, finding a few more secrets, experiencing a few more things, hunting a few more animals, buying a few more clothes, and yeah. So this story is winding down, and we're winding down with it. But we'll talk about what happens after this chapter 6 when that comes. But thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for joining me in this series. It's 90 odd episodes long, or it soon will be, and it's great to have you with me, giving your input, and see you on the next episode. I have an unlikely dream that one day I shall be able to make this content on a full-time basis as my job, and it's a dream you might be able to help me with. If you enjoy what I do and want to see more of it and contribute to the channel's longevity, then please head over to my Patreon page for details on how you can do just that. Thanks for watching.